This ain't the life that we chose, but it's the life that we live in. Know we belong on the top, but we ain't tripping, cause we'll get there in a minute. And we'll get there in a minute, cause we'll get there in a minute.
What's going on? Back again, episode 16, man. Shoot, we get there in a minute. Episode 16. We're gonna call this the Kevinless episode, man, by the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We actually moved it for him, and he's a no-show, no text. Can't wait to see what excuse he got. So this is the Kevinless episode. Might be that way moving forward, knowing Kev. You never know with Kev.
You know Kev had to deliver a baby next door.
Yeah.
Had to go milk some cows.
Yeah.
Big ice cream.
Yeah. Put out a
Emergency
fire.
surgery on a cat.
Yeah. Put out a fire. Get a couple pontoon boats, whatever Kev do.
Pontoon boats.
Yeah. So whatever Kev's doing, man, we don't know, but we're not surprised either. Yeah, how y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? What's going on in the world?
Yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. I've been, as y'all see, I sent the text message out and shit with the picture. I've been fucking cutting wood and splitting wood for the past weekend and a half. Yeah. So it's been I've been splitting wood. That shit sound crazy. Crazy. First time I ever did some shit.
Sess Bunyan in the house, man. Sess Bunyan.
Facts, man. Facts. Man fires. This fall. Man fire. More fire.
Yeah. Deezy, what's good, man? What's going on in your neck of the woods, man?
You know what I mean? I'm chilling, man. You know I'm Ivy League Deezy now, man. You know what I mean? Phone number really might change.
Okay.
Really might change. I can't talk to everybody now because I'm Cornell now. I'm a Cornellian. You feel me?
I'm trying to. How did this come about?
Yeah.
So like when I started that black advisory council for my job.
Yeah.
So they got this inclusion and diversity program at Cornell, and I was able to finesse the company to pay for it. Yeah.
That's what I know. It's funny. I was trying to do the same thing. I'm glad you did it before me. That's big. That's big.
Shit's dope too. Shit hard. Like it's like I love it.
This guy is great.
Yeah, I love it because like the material's great, but then I'm reminded why I hate school because you gotta like write shit on what you learned and go through all the modules and
Yeah.
And then there's a final project after each, course. So
It's like 10 weeks, right? 12?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
12. Yeah, funny. I looked into that. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out even more. Glad you did the initiative on that one first.
Yeah, shit dope.
Yeah, that's what's up. Ivy League Deezy now.
You know what I mean?
Easy.
I'm acting different. I'm sorry.
So what you get at the end of the course?
I get a Cornell certificate. Feel me? Oh, that's funny.
Nah, that's dope. I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing.
It's like Cornell. I'm hanging up in my office.
Yo, it's getting blown up, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Are you sure, man? I'm just hilarious. It's hilarious. Ivy League all of a sudden changing his phone number now.
I'm just saying, man.
Cornellian,
man.
This dude is hilarious.
So, but you know, Trey?
Oh, man, I'm chilling, man. Life's good. You know what I mean? I'm trying to change the culture one day at a time. I'll do what I can do. I've been chilling, though. I feel like the week went by fast. It's cool, man. I don't know. I don't even know. It's just cool. It's cool right now. Life's not bad.
Yeah, man. Enjoying life's woes, man.
Yeah, man. The fruits of the labor right now. It's finally cool, man. Me in the crib. We all in our cribs, chilling, cooling. Can't beat that. Making a podcast.
Oh yeah, that's fucked up. Had a baby a week ago.
I was waiting for that part. I ain't want to throw it. I was waiting for that.
I had a baby a week ago.
I had a baby a week ago.
That's what I say. It's me. Like it's number 5. At this point, it's just like it's regular to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like we don't even have to talk. She come in like this. I take the baby. You know what I mean? I get up.
Routine.
It's real normal now. The kids know what to do. It's like a fire drill. Like I hold him. He starts screaming. Leona come in with the diaper and the wipes. Like everybody know what time it is. Like
everybody got their little chore, their little time.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to pull up this Friday though. Like I said, man, I've been. It's great, man. The school started for us. I've been able to get tested 3 times a week. Been negative on all of them. So, you know, I'm blessed in that area, man. So, you know, just making sure it just reminds me I'm doing what's right at the end of the day.
Facts.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, like a fire drill for Deezy. Shit. No, that's what's up though, man. That's what's up. Everybody seeing good.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy right now with this whole not the Democrat, just politics in life. That's gonna stay that way.
Yeah, bro. I just came to this conclusion. I was talking to my brother-in-law about this shit earlier, bro. I absolutely hate election years. I hate them, bro.
Yeah.
I hate them. I hate like what politics have become, bro. I just feel like you're trying to sell me a used car. That's what it kind of feels like. Everybody's trying to sell me a used car.
And if for some reason we always are the ones that become that used car, I don't know if it's just me, if it's just me, but it's like, dang, why everybody want to walk through the neighborhoods now? Only in election year, everybody want to walk through the neighborhoods. Like, what have they done for 50-some years? Well, you could have walked through last week and did, you know what I mean? If that was the case, if you really feel that way. But I don't know. I've been a little bit, I don't want to say ignorant to it, but more like, man, it is what it is. And like, I was kind of just like, you can't really ignore it because it's always in your face, but like, just like, man, like, it is what it is. Like,
that's a fact.
There's no other way around it. Just at the end of the day, they ain't gonna do nothing for us. So like, do it for yourself and just keep it moving, man. Take care of who you can and build up and make sure your crew is good. And you know, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at.
Control what you can control, man.
Yeah.
Control what you can control.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop getting your fucking politics information from memes.
Oh my goodness.
Fucking research or shut the fuck up. Like, some people sound so stupid. It's like they fucking repost the meme and be like, see, this is, yo, the shit's not true. Like, if you have 20 people on your shit saying that's not true, it doesn't make them a coon. It makes you uneducated. Shut the fuck up. Like,
the lack of research about memes is out of this world right now, man. It's almost like that's how you get your information and build your argument for it. Yeah, like just a heads up, man. There's books out there. There's whatever you need to get your. Please don't make a meme. I'm also actually thinking about, though, no bullshit, is going out making a crazy meme that sounds believable and starting it up, and then just getting people to reshare that joint.
It'll happen.
No, but then I don't want to make sure it's I still want to make sure it's people out. Maybe I'll get everybody in on the joke, and then we share the joint, and then we get it going, and then just be like, yeah, it's a lie at the end of the day. People will still probably believe it.
You don't know what you're talking about. Nah, I made it.
Like, yo, like, what you really gonna say from there?
Yeah, nah, they'll still argue.
Yeah, but we're gonna get into what's going on today in this world.
We get into snitches.
I guess if this is what we want to call it. If you don't know, I'm sure everybody knows. Meg Thee Stallion got shot by a 5'2" little singer cat in the foot.
Little singer cat.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I gotta keep the energy consistent. I can't even respect dude no more. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit!
Like, yo, you shot a woman. Like, forget it. Like, and Tory Lanez shot Meg Thee Stallion, right?
Jacquees would never.
Jacquees would never, bro. The king of R&B would never, bro.
This is the wildest thing. So instead of, you would think like most of us would be like, yo, Tory Lanez is a bozo, all that stuff. And the narrative has switched to Meg Stallion is a snitch. Because she not only took a week to tell, blah, 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 but apparently now that, to my knowledge, Meg Thee Stallion is a hardcore gangster in the streets, doing all this crazy, you know what I'm saying, gang banging stuff, I guess, right? And she's doing all this work, at least from my eyes, or even in the sense that she didn't even have to do all that, and sucker-ass dudes is out here saying, well, what did she do to get shot? Which is the craziest thing. Or they're talking about, well, Meg Stallion is 5'11", 6 foot plus. Tory Lanez is a little dude. So all that means is that she deserves to get shot. Yeah, so scratch your head. Think about it, because
That's deep.
Deep.
That's nasty. I just don't. I was trying to think earlier as to like, at what point would you ever be pointing a gun at a woman walking away from you? If what I'm saying, if everything she's saying is completely true, at one point would you be pointing a gun at a woman walking away from you? Like, what did she say that pissed you off that much to pull your pistol out and point it at her? And I'm not even saying shoot it.
To be that mad.
Yeah, what did she say to make him that mad to grab his gun?
I don't want to know.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
And then
It's crazy.
Then I'm hearing people out here like, oh, she only got shot in the foot. She needed to walk away. Like, well, let me tell you something. A guy named Sean Taylor, one of my favorite safeties, got shot in the leg and died.
Yeah.
Right? Bullets can penetrate and do things in any type of your artery. It doesn't matter where you are. So people think like there's movies out here where, oh, you get shot in the foot, you can really just walk away. Like, and then no. It's not real life. Like, people gotta understand that too. I think the whole thing's ridiculous. But let's get into the fact is people are trying to figure out how to, people are not only calling Meg a snitch, they're comparing her to, like, I've seen memes and posts compare her to 6ix9ine.
And this is what kills me. This is what really kills me, right? Because motherfuckers was upset. Like, I hate snitching. I never said 6ix9ine was cool for snitching, never played that civilian card with him. I just said it was the gang's fault that this shit happened.
Taking a bozo under your wing.
Exactly. So now they're calling Meg Thee Stallion a snitch and saying, why is it cool that she did it and he's not? So in turn, they're defending 6ix9ine and don't even realize it. Like, you're saying, oh, it's not fair that it's cool that she did it, but when he did it, it's like, yo, are you defending this bozo and defending the domestic violence? Like, a dude shot a female in the foot. Like, I don't care if she was whipping his ass. Like, punch back, kick back, or something. You don't pull out the ratchet on her. Like, this shit is,
Tori.
yeah, this shit is just crazy. And it's like, so you telling me if your sister was in a situation, she gets shot in the foot, she ain't supposed to tell nobody? And the motherfuckers like, yo, they don't have to because, no, you won't. You will get your ass shot the fuck up. Like, shut up. Like, motherfuckers ain't tough. They ain't street. And they trying to put false ass codes on a situation that don't like, the fuck are you doing? Shut up, man.
Yeah, it's real wild, and it's gotta. I posted it today, but like, yo, we gotta stop holding women accountable for the actions that men do to them.
Crazy.
Like, what part of the game has that ever been? I guess it's been the game the whole time now, apparently now, to see how these dudes were raised, but I don't understand it. It's like, yo, one, she's not a snitch. And now if you hear what she said she didn't want to snitch on her because of the situations with police and black men. She tried to defend them. Tori's running around acting some type of way or whatever, acting.
Oh, he's posted.
Yeah, acting real crazy, acting real cool about it.
Yeah.
So that joint, she's traumatized by it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he posting?
Son had the audacity, him and his mans was on social media, like, going crazy about it. Like it wouldn't even have got that big if he just shut the fuck up. Like, they blew that shit up.
What'd they say? Did they say anything in particular? Or he was just like putting out, like, basically saying she lying?
Nah, not even. They were just talking about the situation, and I don't.
Because that was gonna be my question. Like, do we do it? Like, I feel like we gotta hear from him now. Because I didn't.
Well, T.I. called him out and was like, "You need to say something." Because I don't know how it got there, and then Meg had to go on live about it because even when both of them were quiet, everybody was still coming at Meg about it.
Yeah.
Like, she reported the shooting. Like, nah, you let off a gun, people go and call the cops. Like, and she tried to hold it down. Then she tried to hold it down.
She did at first.
And then it got to the point he was acting, like he was cool, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he was getting a trophy for shooting Meg.
Yeah, he didn't feel like he did nothing wrong.
So is he getting charged with assault?
I don't know.
Or is
We
he
don't
just
know.
getting?
We don't know because I haven't gotten the details that much because I think all I know is she went on live and told us the situation.
Right. I saw that part. I saw that part.
So I'm not sure if she went to the police station, whatever.
Either way, that's a statement.
Yes,
Either way, that's a statement.
it's a statement. But really, and now it's just like, yo, dude's really out here calling her a snitch. Like,
if she got shot, she is a pop star. She got shot by another pop star. Like, it was like, I don't understand. Like, when she's in the wrong for saying he shot me.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure that out.
I could understand it if she was in the streets or whatnot, and that was the case. But I've never known. I don't know much about Meg Thee Stallion, so
she doesn't even make street music.
Huh?
She doesn't even make street music.
That's what I thought. I thought she made like
no. She makes dance and
party shit for the girls.
Yeah,
and goes to college.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm confused. I feel like anybody that I have to explain to them why I'm confused as to why they asking, saying why they calling her a snitch. I shouldn't be talking to that person.
And that's what I gotta do better at, Sesh. That's what I gotta do better at, man. Because I've given a lot of attention, and some of it is because it's people that I you know what I mean. Like I thought, in a sense, I was like, all right, cool, you know what I mean. Like there's a attention to them, like there's some type of it's good mindset. Couple of dudes, and then that's like, wow, like I was completely wrong. I missed the boat. Like I lost a lot of respect for people, man.
You know, two things can be true. You can be a cool dude and say some bozo shit. It's just certain things that I can't like associate myself with. So yeah, you can still. I say, what's up with you? But we never gonna be. It's never gonna be more than that. It's never you just a dude. I say what's up to.
Yeah. At
that point, like it's just certain things. Like when you sent the shit with Dolph saying the shit about the kids.
Yeah. Like yo, if you don't take care of your kids, I can't be cool with you.
Nah, I don't understand that. I don't understand how anybody could.
You know what's crazy though? You say it's a dude, you just say what's up to. 50 Cent made that video a long time ago and said you only gonna be as successful as the motherfuckers you speak to for no reason.
You're right.
So that dude you saying what's up to?
Yeah, that's a fact.
I could be somebody that could be trying to do some business with you and see you saying what's up to a motherfucker like that and be like, nah.
And that's my mindset, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
As we going off this topic, and that's why we'll get there in a minute, which is perfect because now we segment. But that's my whole topic, man. It's like, yo, I really gotta watch, like you say, who I speak to, who I do stuff with, right? Because we in a different spot now, and people acting crazy and all this stuff, thinking it's trolling on social media. Like, yo, you losing money. Because that trolling stuff ain't getting you no money.
Nope.
It's getting you 5 or 6 followers from the same bozos who
10 laugh reacts.
in a couple
What you just say, yo?
10 laugh reacts. Yo, it's amazing. It's like, yo, I got people that I do stuff. They're like, yo, who did this for you? And I'm like, dang, I can't even put you on. Like, I can't even give you the handover and stuff like that. Like it's wild. It's like, man, like I really want to know who did your videos and all this stuff. And I'm like, nah, man. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put you in contact with one of my other people down. And they're like, dang, you so far. And I'm like, yeah, that's all I got for you right now. He's the one that does my videos in New York. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't, you know, decide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like agents and all this stuff. Like, yo, who's doing your stuff? And I'm like, you can't even do that, man. Just, you know, thank you. You know what I mean? Like, because you know they're gonna go vet, see all this and all that.
That's it. That's it. That's it. You refer you hitting on something because you gotta. At the end of the day, it's how you're portraying yourself. Especially when you recommend something to somebody else. At least that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to recommend somebody something, it's going to be something that I believe is fucking top notch, and I believe it's going to help that person in some way, especially if it's a person. Now, if you tell this person like, yeah, I recommend this person, and they go and look and see some funny shit, like, oh, they're gonna look back like, okay, maybe Trevor isn't who I thought he was. Like, what's going on with him?
You know what I mean?
Why would you set me up with why would you do this to me? Basically.
Yeah, now I lost a whole line of stream of business in the near future.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And people got to understand the power of future versus the power of now.
Yeah.
And don't conflict the two. There's things you got to do now, but there's things that you got to do now that got to align with your future down the line.
Facts.
A lot of people want that like Deezy said, man, them laugh reacts. Them laugh reacts ain't going to come with, you know what I'm saying? Because them people that laugh react and they ain't going to help you in need. Like, that ain't going to be it. That ain't the wave. So, you know, anybody just watching this, man, focus on that power of the mixture, the power of now and the power of future, man. You know what I mean? Like, you can't take it back. And especially, you know what I'm saying, if you do apply to jobs, they gonna pull up all them records. Like, it's the age of internet.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's the first thing they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
One of the first things they're gonna do.
Yeah.
And that's what's gonna come up. So it is what it is. This is like that's why I'm like, anything I say on here, I'll stand behind that, because I'm saying it from a place of morals and shit that was given to me and values that was given to me growing up, and this is what that's what I stand on. That's what I kind of built my life around. Yeah. So anything that I say is going to be somewhat representing that. And what I was raised by was like, not to like say, I'm not doing anything malicious to hurt anybody. Right. So if I ever say something that's wrong, it's easy for me to say sorry, because my intent was never to hurt anybody. It was never to say anything to, now, I want to stand on what I said. I know I said it, apologize, blah, 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 try to get better from it and move on from it. But when you keep on just doing the same dumbass shit, it's just like.
And that's the thing, man. And that's the thing I think is so,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
it's so powerful about us in a sense, is like, you'd be like, one of y'all gonna be like, man, Trev, you wildin'. You know what I'm saying? Chill out. Like, you bugging. Nah, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull back. Like, damn, y'all right. Like, everybody gotta make sure they circle this tight to have that communication with somebody. Like, man, nah, that ain't it, chief. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna be people that laugh at you, but your circle, your tight circle ain't gonna, they ain't being like, man, you tripping on that one. Like, nah, like, so just get a circle and make sure you listen to the circle. Like, have them people, man.
Yeah, listen though, because I've had that conversation more than once.
Yeah, that's true too.
I've had that convo, and
you can't save everybody. You can't save everybody.
That's a fact, bro. But it's hard, bro. That's hard. That's hard. The thing, and that's what Deezy said was right, man. Sometimes you can't say hello to niggas. Like, you can't say hello to niggas.
Yeah. You got to really want a podcast. But then we become, on our high horse or this or that. Like, we switched up.
Okay, we did.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what I was going to say.
Shout out to Jay, man. Like, I ain't worked this hard to stay the same.
Facts. Nigga, I'm going to Cornell.
Cornelia.
Feel me? I go to Cornell to speak to you. Fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
Oh boy.
Yo, here's a fool. Yo, but that's also transitioned, man, to one of the things I think has probably been one of the best things that come out of this quarantine pandemic. We argued before about an asterisk to it. I think the asterisk is off, because I think it's even harder.
Oh my God.
In my personal opinion, or whatever you call the asterisk, whatever we had, whatever the asterisk was meant. And I think if we put an asterisk on it, it's the asterisk that is probably even harder than we think right now. So, yo, the NBA bubble has been nothing but worth the free price of admission. I'd probably pay for some of these games the way they're going. But I'm glad it's free. You know what I'm saying? Because the damn sure, you know, I can't, you know what I mean? Pockets is hurting, man. Need that loan from Deezy. I think honestly, man, this NBA bubble,
champagne out the bottle.
You see this dude, man. You see this dude. He is different. The NBA bubble has been special right now. I'm sure y'all. I know y'all all caught some games, man. What y'all take on it, man? I think it's beautiful. The playoffs is probably the best playoffs I've seen in the NBA in a while, man. In a while, we are seeing some stars born right now. Born.
Yeah, it's entertaining, bro. It's very entertaining, and just to think this is just it's just the first round. It's just the first round. You saying, like you said, it's some new stars that's emerging in the league. It's gonna change shit when they get back to normal. All that shit. There's gonna be some people looked at a little differently. You're gonna have to put some more respect on their names.
Yeah.
But it's for one, obviously, Luka.
Mm-hmm.
With the shot tonight and shit. Just like his play in the bubble. Dame.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but he running into the juggernaut. But he had a great game one.
Yeah, so it's what's my man? Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
He's a dog. Dog.
Yeah.
Utah out here quiet about it too.
Yeah. And the Nuggets was a favorite going to the playoffs. Like one of those sleeper teams that people thought was going to come up and like kind of, especially in this whole bubble situation, just that young nucleus of the team and kind of those guys, the way they run, it's different. But
it's beautiful.
I don't know, like it's been great. It's been great. I've been catching games here and there, just kind of, and that's the great thing. It's like it's a game on it, like just about every night. So,
every day.
Yeah. So like, if I got some time, I turn it on. It's usually a game on, or it's gonna be something I can watch. I can kind of catch up on it. So it's the only sports. It's great, bro. It's great. It's great to say the least.
And I've never seen like consistently an 8th and a 7th seed give the 1st and 2nd seed so much hell. Like watching basketball. Like this shit is legit just going at each other. AAU just like everybody's shooting better. It seems like defense is crazier. Like, yeah, I love this shit, man.
Yeah, it's almost a mix of what everybody was complaining about as far as defensively. Guys were just able to just get to the hole and not get knocked down, and the hand. Like a lot of these reps are letting it go a little bit. Like you could see the physicality, and then now, I mean, they're still putting on crazy points because of the skill that is involved. So, I mean, just watching Dame and watching CJ McCollum.
Ooh, CJ is so cold.
Yeah, they're just shot makers, and like you just look at them, the defense, and it's. I mean, but you got your normal stars, your LeBron James, man, who was getting a lot of flack for a triple-double loss, and I was one of the people, man. I hold LeBron in such a hard regard. When he lost that first game, I felt he could have did more. I will say that. Then he came back game 6, second was a game manager. Really didn't really play well, but AD was going nuts. Jimmy Butler,
Everybody was going nuts.
Everybody's going nuts. I mean, on all sides, Jimmy Butler is coming alive, and Jason Tatum is a flat-out star. One of my, when LeBron leaves, he's gonna be my next favorite player.
Yeah,
off top. I love watching his game. Celtics out here looking like with Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown. I mean, it is phenomenal to watch.
Clean sweet.
Yeah,
clean sweet.
Yeah, it's Toronto. That's what we got to get into, man. I wanted to ask this question because of the LeBron James and Kawhi thing. Everybody gives Kawhi so much love, and LeBron James loses game 1.
Yep.
It's his legacy is about to be tainted. He's about to get swept. Kawhi loses, just nothing happens. Comes back, Kawhi. They lose today, but Kawhi, got traded, left, whatever, to Toronto last year. They won a chip. He leaves. Toronto's still the number 1 seed, and they're looking to be heading back to the championship. I could see the Celtics upsetting them, but Toronto right now is on fire. Once again, when LeBron James leaves the team, they're barely a playoff team if they are a playoff team. And Kawhi, let's not take away his greatness because he's having an absolute case. He's a monster. But I think I just don't understand the disconnect and the hate. Like, what is going on with it? Like, somebody help me out.
It's the effect, man. Jordan went through that. Kobe went through that. And now LeBron's going through that. It's like people hate greatness. I don't know what it is. It's just like people just hate greatness. Like when someone's too good, they're hated. Like the Patriots, hated. Fucking Yankees, hated. Like anyone who's on top is going to get hate for some reason. And I hate that people always talk about Kawhi and that Raptors run and don't talk about Siakam. Siakam is probably the most underrated player in the league, and nobody talks about it. He carried that team through the season and quietly through the playoffs because Kawhi's numbers were good, but they weren't Siakam. But nobody talks about that because he's Kawhi Leonard. It is what it is.
Yo, I mean, it's definitely great to watch, and obviously everybody's really going to talk about this, man. And we talked to Sess, brought it to it earlier. Yo, how good can Luka be?
He could be. It's crazy because how old is he? 21.
21.
Yeah, he's young.
Bro, he could be arguably the top 5 all time.
If he keeps this up.
Guarantee, like he at the pace he's at, he's guaranteed Hall of Fame.
Absolutely.
100%. And it's scary to see. I mean, he's hitting big shots. He's going against top-notch defense. I mean.
And he's just like he's having fun, bro. It's just like he out there having fun.
Yeah, since the beginning.
Yeah, and everybody, you know, and this is the difference. And I say I love Dame Dollar, but you know, everybody lives in a moment with Dame, right? He's hit big shots before, and he's got to the certain points, and it becomes the same thing. The way he plays basketball can't last his team. But what is y'all take on Dame, man?
On Dame?
Yeah, I love him as a player. I love everything about him, but I don't know, you know.
I love Dame too. I think Dame and CJ need another piece because it's impossible for them to sustain that 2-man punch through a whole playoff series. Like people, when they think of the Warriors, they forget that they had fucking
Draymond or Harrison Barnes.
Barnes, Draymond. They had who's the backup point guard that's 7?
Sean Livingston.
Sean Livingston is an animal. People don't realize that he's an animal. Iguodala.
They were deep.
They had so much depth. It wasn't just Clay and Steph. They were the highlights, but it just wasn't Clay and Steph. And besides them two, I mean, you got Melo sometimes, and you know what I mean?
But not for nothing, though. Melo was on his shit last night.
He wanted it.
Melo wanted it. Started coming out. I mean, they were ice cold. Third quarter, Melo dropping 11 to 14. And watching that was beautiful. Watching LeBron and Melo go at it, man. Go at it.
Yeah.
Like 2003, year 17. That's different, man. We are watching something so beautiful right now. And I don't know, man. Maybe the NBA looks at this something to the future in the playoffs. I don't know how you could do that or whatever.
I think changing the format of the playoffs and not like I don't know. They're still doing the East to West kind of thing, but I know they were talking about before, like kind of changing the playoffs as in like just doing it as a bracket and just like doing the entire league all the way down, like far as like from like 1 to 24 or something like that.
I think I like this. I think I like this format though, as far as it's playoff time. Let's get into a bubble, and let's go at it.
Oh, you like the atmosphere as far as like the
no, because like it's no fans. It's like you really gotta bring it every day. You gotta really show that you're the best every day. Like I don't know how it would be. Like I'm a person who like to play with the fans, and the fans got me to go. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see what it's like with no fans, and it's just you versus your opponent.
That adds an extra element though, bro. And I think it takes an extra element out. It's just a different way of play. Either way, you gotta fucking hit buckets.
Yeah,
you gotta get buckets at the end of the day.
I do like what you said about the ranking. Like top 16 teams get in.
Yeah, however it works, where it's not like
that.
East or West. It's at the end of the day, this is how many teams get in. You play for, I guess, far as like maybe home court or some shit like that, All-Star game, or I don't know how that shit works. But,
well, if you're in a bubble, it doesn't matter if you do in the bubble style. Yeah. That's why I said what you and Trev saying combined, like that would be amazing.
Yeah, that could be something special. NBA, if y'all ever do this, man, y'all get this, man. We want to cut something simple, man. We ain't asking nothing crazy.
We need our splits.
Yeah, you know what I mean. We could do it for the Lolo too, man. Discount on us, man. Discount on. We'll get there in a minute, man. Just three. Our fourth person he ain't on this plan.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kev ain't make this plan. So quick question for you before we move on, man. Who y'all got? Who y'all got to win it all?
Lake Show.
What's up?
I'm taking Clippers.
Lake Show.
I'm going Lakers out of the West. My dark horse out of the West. I think I'm gonna sneak with Houston. A dark horse, just dark horse. I'm gonna give everybody two teams, right? I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm going with Lake Show. That's obvious. But if I go in dark horse, Houston, and I want to say Utah, but I'm gonna just go with Houston and make it fair.
I'll go Dallas.
Mm-hmm. So Seth got the Clippers, so he can't call Dallas. Out of the
say it again. So say the question again. She was Lindsay was saying something.
Who you got winning? Who you got winning?
Who you got out of the West? Who you got out of the West? Your favorite team, and then like your dark horse team. So it's almost like having two teams, and then we'll go back.
All right, I'm gonna go Jazz.
Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, that'll be my third. Out of the East, I'm going with the Celtics, man. I'm running with the Celtics.
That's what I was going to say Celtics because I said that was going to be my best because I don't typically have a basketball team. So
yeah.
I'm up here. So I said I'm gonna rock with them. But obviously out the East, I feel like I'm gonna go to them as far as coming out the East. Dark horse team out the East. Damn. I don't know. Let me think on that.
I'm going dark horse out of the East, Miami Heat.
My dark horse is the Raptors.
That's not a dark. That's
a dark horse.
A second seed.
I think the Celtics are gonna win it, so they're gonna be my dark horse.
You didn't say that. Okay.
Yeah, I think
that's an obvious dark horse. That's an obvious. That's cheating.
My bad. I'm
Bucks. I guess can't go Bucks.
Yeah.
Bucks can't be a dark horse.
It's hard. Every other team is shit.
Yeah.
You know ain't going to make it.
Yeah, that's why I went with the Heat. So
it's the East.
True. Now I'm go ahead.
What's cuz for the Heat to shoot the threes?
From the Heat, right?
Yeah.
He's he went to Williams, a D3 school in our division, and that's cat. I don't know his name though, but he's cold.
He's from Maine though.
Yeah.
Is he really?
He's from Maine. He's from York. That's what I was bringing it up. Somebody brought that up to me this weekend.
I heard that too.
Then he transferred to Michigan, so he went to like Williams. And then, he went to Williams and transferred to Michigan.
But,
all right, bet. All right, cool. We're gonna jot that down, and we're gonna it's gonna be an all sports podcast, man. Nice and easy. Earl Thomas has got released from the Ravens. It was his big news. A lot of it, he got into a fight with a younger safety, apparently over a missed call, and it just really escalated to the point that he is no longer a Raven. Earl Thomas, for the most part, has had a pretty seamlessly out of trouble lifestyle. He had the wild stuff recently during the pandemic with him and his brother. Got caught up. But dang, is this it for Earl? And before I even ask, that's a crazy question. What y'all take on the situation? Over a fight that we releasing Earl Thomas?
It has to be more than that.
I'm releasing Earl Thomas 100%. If that's your veteran guy, for him to do that and you paying him $55 million, I expect more from you than, you know what I mean?
He's in the fights every day, B.
That's what I'm saying.
He's in fights every day. That's why
I read about it, like it was really just he punched him and it was hands up type thing.
Yeah, when you're on the football field, man, anything can be said, bro. I don't take too much to it, unless you standing on like if you're standing on it and you're saying some bullshit and some disrespectful shit, then it is what it is. We're gonna duke it out afterwards. What happens after once we get to the locker room?
Yeah.
Once we have our pads off, what does that look like? Are we saying we apologize? Because that seemed like that's what he was. I can't say he was apologizing, but he seemed to admit like fault to.
He said that
all or whatnot.
It didn't spill into the locker room. It was all sideline stuff to the point they asked him to leave practice, which is normal.
Yeah, so I don't think that's reason to cut Earl Thomas, who was just Pro Bowl safety.
That's exactly.
I don't think that's enough to cut Earl Thomas, but I thought like going into a situation where like you do have Lamar Jackson, rising star quarterback, MVP of the league last year. You're gonna have to pay him. If you want to keep the cost down, you need to pay him sooner rather than later.
Yeah, but dang, I think you don't try to get that dub. You don't try to get that championship run with a veteran championship safety.
But that's the thing. It fucks up morale. Like that's your veteran safety, who you just paid, right? So like when situations like that occur with such a young team, you expect that one person to be that person. Listen, watch your mouth, young man. I'm Earl Thomas. Like you know who I am. You know what I'm saying? You know my body. Like you just here. Like I blown it. I get it. But just watch how you talk to me. If Earl Thomas is swinging and causing all that shit and you can't calm him down, you got to ask him to leave. Like, for you to bring him back is saying he's above the team. And for a young culture like that, that could be detrimental. That could be your championship run right there. Because the young boys going to be like, oh, this motherfucker just gets away because he's, fuck this.
I'm not mad at anything you said right there. I actually agreed with everything he might have just said.
But you can say that about a lot of things though. At that point, like I just know how that shit goes down. So what do you say about, especially on like offensive defensive line? They fight every practice.
But you fighting?
Are there Earl Thomas making $55 million?
Some of them may be making more than Earl Thomas.
And I get that I get that it's a fight, but it's a fight over a call that you were wrong in or a play that you busted on.
Yeah, my bad.
It has to. It's more than a play, bro. It's more than us fighting on a football field. That's what all of football. It's all physicality. It has to be more than that. And it's hard for me to understand that.
Well, just say this is obviously all that they're giving us. So this is the situation. Yeah. This is what it is. So we're gonna have to speak on this situation. Obviously, we know fights occur. It's camp anyway. You with the same person every day for 3-4 weeks, and you're banging or whatever the case may be. So you're gonna have those tips and whatever. But to the point that he has to get escorted out of practice is usually something.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's why I say it's something more, bro. I think Earl just said he's having a tough time, and maybe the Ravens might be just like you said, Deezy. This ain't the first. This ain't the only event. So maybe Earl's just going through a tough time right now, and they just like washing their hands of it because they can see how it's going. And they feel like they got some people behind them that can like actually be something if they get the rep. So
yeah, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
I mean, Ravens obviously they believe that they got some people that are good and well equipped to handle the void loss from Earl. I mean, maybe they feel he didn't do enough last year that they can give him up. So we're gonna see. So a couple of landing spots we've heard from Earl right now. The two biggest ones are the Cowboys and the 49ers. I know Earl has been screaming to get to the Cowboys, but is the Cowboys really the best fit?
Why not? Who they got at safety?
I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you that. But if I'm looking at it from Earl's standpoint,
they need him.
Cowboys need him, but you can't tell me the 49ers don't either. 49ers. Jimmy Ward does a lot back there. I know that if I'm thinking of cities off the top of my head. They got some guys that stepped up, but they're a couple plays away from Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Go back with Richard Sherman and things like that. Is that a fit?
Yeah. They already got that chemistry.
Yeah.
And I know he's screaming for Cowboys. I know he is, and I know it is, but Cowboys, maybe it's me. Everybody always says that they're going to be Super Bowl contenders. I don't see it.
Every year.
Every year.
Yeah.
You know, they got that. They got Z. They got, this and that. Everson Griffin, I believe, just is over there now, right? From the Vikings or vice versa. Something that they got a good DN or something like that. Jerry Jones is always going to take people that are going to get in some type of trouble, you know what I mean? Or I don't even call that. I'm definitely sure that Earl lost some money with this, though. Nobody's going to pay him that contract.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Earl. Man, this is a Pro Bowl safety. This is one of my guys. I'm like, I'm trying to hold my bias out of this as best I can. But I think Earl really messed up a little bit.
He did.
I think he did. I think he had a chance with a good team right now, a good team that's really on the come up that you got to control the emotions right now and lead this team the right way.
Yeah.
But he was an anchor on that defense last year, bro.
And that's
He
what
was
I thought.
defense. That's why I said like it has to be. It got to be something more. It got to be something more. Earl was wilding.
And I hope that it's nothing more. But I know that the Ravens were able to get out of that contract because it was detrimental to team conduct. So I don't know, man. He definitely lost some money on there. I mean, but the two teams he does that are good fits for him. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see if the money's right, the numbers are right. Pandemic, all that stuff, man. It's crazy
Yep.
now. It's crazy.
Yep.
Crazy.
He ain't gonna get what he was gonna get.
No, he's not gonna get that at all.
32 guaranteed.
Now, a question for you, Sess, and I'll ask Deezy, obviously. Do you think it was a smart move, though, for the Ravens in the sense like now, okay, you actually have cap space. Are you going to rely on with your young safeties now or whoever you have back there at safety, knowing you are a couple plays away as well from going to the Super Bowl? Is that the right move, too?
Yeah. Ultimately, I think what Deezy said, it's ultimately right. If Earl was really wilding up there, it's like we get some more information, and he was like really wilding and saying some wild shit. Sometimes it's best that you cut ties because it's just gonna make you look weak as an organization. You say one thing, and then when this one guy does something, it's okay. But when this guy does it, it's all right.
I think everybody, though, knows the game. And now that to go back off of what Deezy said, though, is people earn the right at the same time. He's been in the league. He's been a veteran. Yes, I know he's dealing with young guys that should lead the right way, but at the end of the day, though, he has earned the right to make a couple mistakes here and there.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand that from playing when I used to try to do something that a vet did that maybe was off, not really within the scheme or something like that. He earned that right to do it. I had to learn how to earn my stripes.
And that's a fact. But at the same, that's why I'm going off of the thought process that he said some wild crazy shit or did some wild crazy shit and had to be escorted off the field. If at that point, and that's what I mean. Maybe they was already thinking like maybe we need to, after the whole situation with his wife or whatnot, maybe they was already thinking of moving out of that situation because they could see that moving and being in Ravens and having Ray Rice, having a situation with Ray Rice, and now having this go on. Maybe we should just part from this now. We've seen this before.
That's a good point. I forgot about the Ray Rice situation.
And then this happens, and it's like this on top of that, and it's like, bro, you just look like your world is like spinning out of control right now. Maybe we need to get far away from this. So that could be, maybe it's not the best football move, knowing that this is Earl Thomas, one of the best to do it at that position. One of the best to do it at that position. So it has to be more than just. It has to be more than him just for getting into a fight over a missed assignment. That's my thoughts.
You think it's the best football move, Deezy? For the Ravens?
I think for the team, yeah. I think it's definitely best for the team. I think the young boys will be a lot more inspired now because then they know it's we and not him. Because I feel like, if you got a good system in place, a great system, which they do have, you can kind of plug and play. Like if you believe the next guy up is almost as good as Earl, plug him in there. And now he's inspired because he's like, they believe in me enough to get rid of Earl Thomas. So I think that'll be good. That'll be good.
I mean, we're going to see. It's definitely going on. There's a couple things I want to get into, man. Around the league, man, apparently Cam is showing out, boy. They say Cam is doing this thing out there, looking prime and poised to be the starter, looking like a man amongst boys. Was that expected?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Swale, man.
You want to know something funny?
What's up, Sesh?
I was just speaking to a Patriots fan today.
Oh, let's go. I love the Patriots fans.
And I said, because I haven't been watching it. It's training camp. I'm not watching. I'm not paying attention to fucking training camp.
I've been locked in to training camp.
I'm not tuning in to training camp. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not that much of a fanatic. I love it. I love it. I got my boy Trey right here. He'll tell me exactly what's going on in the league. He's just locked in the training camp. But this one person told me that Cam wasn't doing so hot.
Okay.
Like that was the rumblings around the Patriots organization, and that he wasn't like himself. He wasn't like Cam of the old. Like his throws don't look like they there like they were used to. Them being there, and that Hoyer was actually was like more like in a position to start at the beginning of the season, as of right now.
I didn't hear that. The reports I got from the stuff I've been reading about, he's very accurate. Kyle Duggar, the rookie safety they got, had actually picked off the person who he's fighting with for the starting spot. Same type of drive, same type of things. The other people threw 2 picks. Now all of a sudden, from reports, Cam's looking like he's accurate thrower, all this stuff. And I actually tweeted at somebody that it was reported like, oh, is he only accurate now that he's a Patriot? Like, you know what I mean? Because now all of a sudden Cam could throw now all of a sudden. Like,
Yeah.
You know, just things like that. So from what my understanding, I'll go back and check. But he's looking good. He's looking good. He's dancing. He's showing out. He's Cam, and everybody's loving him, right? Everybody's loving him there. They talk about his work ethic. So we're gonna see.
I think certain New Englanders just don't like the idea of a black quarterback being the face of the Patriots and just don't want to admit that.
I think there's some validity to that too. I don't think they're ready for what Cam is going to do at the helm. It's changing in the guard.
If he wins, I don't think they care one bit. But if I think he lose, I think that's going to be a top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it's going to take is for him to win, for them to be like, all right, this was good. But until he wins a chip, they'll be like, oh, you know, Stidham could have did that. It's the system. Like
Stidham. Yep. There you go.
It's like, no, it's not. Yeah.
I think he's hurt. That's what I was another thing. I just heard he's hurt.
Who, Cam?
Yeah.
Cam's hurt?
No.
Stidham?
Last time I heard, he threw a couple picks before he got hurt in the last scrimmage. And Kyle Duggar, the safety who I've been following, D2 safety who I love coming out. That's why I've been following a lot of the training camp reports. Stidham made him look like a star. Not that he isn't going to be, but that's kind of how I found the scoops and do what I do on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting, man. I'm excited. I think Cam has the most pressure coming into the league this year.
Mm-hmm.
Coming into this league this year, man. It's gonna be interesting to see. And then last thing I wanted to get into, Deezy's beloved Giants. The head coach decided to make it almost like a college and took all the players' names off their jersey and training camp. Talking about we one team, nobody has a name type thing. I don't think it's gonna. From what it's not really being received well, or wasn't received well.
Belichick Jr., man.
Yeah, but it's the thing of being Belichick Jr. The thing of being Belichick. You gotta earn your stripes. You gotta earn your stripes to be Belichick.
You gotta get motherfuckers to buy in, bro. You just gotta get people to buy in, man.
That's it.
They can get people to buy in. They'll be all right.
And here's my take on it. I have worked my entire career to get to this point, right? That I could finally have my last name on the back of the jersey. I went through high school. If some people didn't get their name on the back of the jersey, college, not every team has the back of the name on the jersey. You get to the league. That's one of the reasons you go to the league. Now you're getting treated that same way. Come on, man. I'm not receiving it. I'm not doing it. I'm obviously doing it because I need to, I'm saying I'm going.
Yeah.
Well, I got no choice. But if I'm a veteran with that voice, I'm a little feeling a certain way.
Practice jersey?
Yeah, the practice jersey is all we can.
Yeah. Talking practice, not a game.
Yeah.
Talking about practice. He's trying to inspire that hunger, that same hunger. When you was in high school and you was in college without your name on your joint, how hard was you going to make it to this point? Now that you made it, let's not get complacent, young man.
But there's one thing about the league that you can't get complacent.
Exactly.
So what's that last name thing, man? I think these coaches gotta realize you're dealing with grown men. Yes, there's still the team things and there's still team aspects, and my opinion could be completely worth shit on this one, right? They may love it. They may love it. I mean, obviously they're gonna buy it and play because you're playing for that check anyway. But I'm just not with it. I don't agree with it at all.
I guarantee you, if they win 8 games, they'll do it again next year and be all right with it.
8 games, huh? That's all you need, huh?
8 games. We haven't won 8 games. We haven't won 8 games in quite some time. Like
I can guarantee you that ain't gonna help you win 8 games.
No, it does come off as like you doing too much, but I understand the gesture.
It's a placebo effect, though. If we win 8 games and he's doing that, they're gonna be like, it's because Coach Judge inspired his team by doing it. It's a placebo effect. We all know it's bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta create your own culture, man, and that's what all those teams like. I guess, and the crazy thing is the Giants have Super Bowl winning. They are a Super Bowl winning franchise. I don't understand why they are so bad. I don't understand why they continuously so bad. Is it like the front office change or something?
Front office and coaching.
I think anything that has attached New York to it is just cursed right now when it comes to the sporting thing, unless you're the Yankees. And they're kind of not being the Yankees of themselves, but it doesn't make sense. We got one of the best markets. I mean, you got probably one of the best everything, man. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Even the New York Jets letting Jamal Adams walk.
Oh, my God.
To the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, my God.
So it's just like, and granted, who the Jets did pick up at safety that they got in that trade, that boy could ball. But Jamal Adams is one of the best players in the NFL.
He's the best player on that team.
Best player on the team.
Including the quarterback. Yes. Best player on the team.
There was one time he beat the Giants, I want to say, by himself.
He did. Single-handedly.
He had 2 touchdowns.
Literally. Safeties.
Had a strip sack touchdown, an interception touchdown, and a couple sacks and all that. Yeah, he won the game by himself. Safety did that.
Only player doing shit.
Jets let him walk.
And I had to watch that.
So
$50 on that shit.
So if you I don't know what the front office is, and listen, I hope it works. But I know I look at that lifestyle, and when the coaches try to do something like that, Kyle Flood from Rutgers, when he got his NFL shot, tried to make it a lot like college over in Tampa Bay, and that set Tampa Bay back a lot too, man. People was to the point people was literally trying to get out of there. Like, people was calling like, yo,
what's that?
Get me out of here. Kyle Floyd from Rutgers, when he tried to come in and be the head coach of Tampa Bay.
Shiano.
Yes, thank you.
Shiano, yeah.
Thank you. I'm glad. See, that's why I need y'all. I know Kyle Floyd, he recruited me back in the day, over at when I was a young boy coming out of high school.
Greg Shiano had them firing off on a knee play.
Yeah.
Other teams taking a knee, they firing off to get to the ball. Like,
I heard it was like you couldn't go in there with headphones in the lunch cafeteria, training room, like real college-esque type crazy controls.
That's when you got to realize this is grown men.
Yeah.
This is grown men, and this is like a living. You are, and the thing is that the NFL is a union. You got to remember that too. Like, you as a coach, you are a company guy. So it's a lot. It takes a lot to kind of get that guy, especially if you make millions, out of there. Like, when you doing wild shit, you just fucking with the team chemistry. But I don't think this is that, bro.
I hope it's not. And we're gonna see. I just think, like, man, they do work hard, right? Because some people ain't. At the end of the day, like, Sess, I know, man. Like, we don't always. Everybody that's there don't get to see their name on their left hand on a jersey. There's going to be some people that's cut before. Well, there's no preseason games, but there's going to be people that's cut before for the preseason, right? They're going to get a chance to really suit up and at least get that chance of that jersey and that thing. It's a different feel. You know what I mean? So I think just, you got to look at that, play the cards right there. And especially now with no preseason, like, that jersey, that means something. And hopefully, that person that means something too can go, can be on and be locked in. But reality is everybody's not going to be on the roster. Somebody's cut tomorrow or right now, but he wakes up. Like, it's the reality of it. So, and so I just think it's tough, man, when you work your whole life, sacrifice so much. It's like, dang, I can't. Yes, I'm in the NFL, but I can't at least, man, let my last name talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make a play. It's just now you're just number 30. Like, who is that?
No, they still gonna come.
Yeah, they're gonna announce it.
They still gonna find out who that is. It's like I said, it's a small thing, and I would hope nobody's placing too much value in just your name being on the back of the jersey, and like I understand that's a huge thing as far as like the image of making it to the league, but like all that hard work and everything else and what you're doing out there, that's just going. If you ball, they're gonna know they're gonna find out. They're gonna find out. They're gonna know exactly who that is whose name that is behind that number. So I hope it works.
Mm-hmm.
It is not. You're not changing much. That doesn't change much. I guess it's a step in the right direction to hopefully change that culture over there. But we'll see, man. I hope y'all don't fucking run Saquon in the ground, bro. I hope y'all don't. That's the one thing, man. If y'all do, I would hate the fucking Giants forever, bro.
The Daniel Jones is nice. Daniel Jones is nice.
That got nothing to do with them running fucking Saquon Barkley into the ground.
But that's why Eli didn't have the same arm he had.
Daniel Jones has the potential to be very good, but I can't tell you who he's throwing to right now.
I can.
Okay.
He's throwing to Shep. He's throwing to my man, who's a dog. Our number one, what the fuck is his name? See, I'm drunk and shit.
No, you ain't drunk, you just don't remember.
So, starts with an S. When I get this name, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. He's a dog. We got Ingram, who's never playing. He's hurt. We still got Golden.
Yeah, Golden Tate.
We still got Corey. Corey's back from injury.
Corey, who? Who's that?
From the Panthers.
I'm not sure who that is. But
What the fuck is his son's name?
I'm about to look it up right
You can
now.
Google it right now. But listen, I'm saying that I like Shep, but he's a good slot receiver. He ain't gonna be a number one guy.
Yeah, exactly. We had a number one guy.
Okay, that's if you're gonna rely on Shep in the slot a lot, he ain't got nobody to throw to. You know what I mean? They're gonna run Saquon into the ground.
Nah, they not, man. My man DJ was putting up numbers, man.
Darius Slayton.
Slayton, yes.
Yeah,
Remember that name. Remember that name.
But,
Remember the name.
I'm gonna remember it, man. Listen, receivers got an easier job in the league, man. If you ask me. So,
Say it again now.
I said receivers got an easier job in the league, if you ask me. So
Spoken like a true DB.
I'm just
Why you say
saying.
that?
I mean, just the way the rules have changed for them.
Yeah, it is what it is. I can't argue it.
So I mean, hopefully Darius Slayton, but I can't see him being a dog as far as. I mean, things could change. He's not bad. You know what I mean?
Oh, you ain't gonna put no respect on my man's name?
I'm just saying he's got to earn the respect, right? You know what I mean?
This is wild, bro. This is wild.
Yeah, 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, 8 touchdowns.
I mean, how many games Daniel Jones play?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
You're saying Eli couldn't throw it to him.
You're not gonna have me shit on my boy now. Like
I'm just trying to figure out.
That's what it is. Man.
I'm
He was at the end of the career. You know, I love Flacco, but I know what it was.
Yeah, Eli was on his last leg, man. Like, but when DJ stepped up, you know, Slayton really came out his shell. Like, all right.
So hopefully that connection is there. As long as it's not against my Packers, we're gonna be all right. I still don't know why the Packers are never removed. Like, why are they not even in the dimensions to get freaking Jamal Adams? It's still like, we got a good defense. We got 2 good corners though. That's all. That's what it goes to. Man, shoot, man, but I don't know, man. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. You know, it's been a good one, man. It's been a good one. But that's about it for episode 16, man. We kept it smooth, kept out of the politics today, just kind of chugged it up about sports. The Kevinless episode, man. That's what
The Kevinless episode.
The Kevinless episode, man.
Fired,
man.
That's crazy.
Crazy, Kev. We moved it to you. Doesn't show up. Still ain't texted us back. That's how it be, man. That's how it be when you're a superstar, Kev, huh?
Facts. He never shows up to pre-production.
Never.
That's how you know he got the juice. He show up late, fix his hair, go for a drink. What I miss? The last half an hour of what we about to talk about.
Shout out to Kev, man.
Shout out to
Kev, man. Shout out to Kev, man. Shout out to everybody. You know what I mean? We're going to get there in a minute, man, for sure.
Oh, shit.
This ain't the life that we chose, but it's the life that we live in.